Good evening, friends. So one of our student asked a doubt regarding overriding preferential payments. So I thought of better to record this video and post in the group. So that's why I want to take this small 5 to 10 minute session for the benefit of the larger audience. So before directly discuss with overriding preferential payments, first let me discuss with proviso to section 326. It's not section 326 entirely. It was only a proviso to section 326. Sir, proviso to section 326 tells to us workman compensation due. Workman compensation due should be paid in pari passu with secured creditors. So this is the proviso to section 326. Proviso to section 326. Proviso to section 326 clearly tells to us workman compensation due should be paid in pari passu with security creditors. Just I want to explain this proviso with a small illustration. So let me take up the illustration first. Let me take up the illustration. So let us assume security creditors outstanding balance, security creditors outstanding balance 3 lakhs and a workman compensation due 1 lakh. Assets available to distribute secured creditors 2 lakhs, which are nothing but secured asset or secured assets, which is nothing but secured assets. Assets available to distribute security creditors 2 lakhs. Now, if you apply the proviso to section 326, at the time of making such a distribution among the security creditors, you should also consider workman compensation due. That means workman compensation due also you can treat it as secured creditors. Workman compensation due you can also treat it as secured creditors. Just give me 5 minutes, I'll come back. Okay, I'm in a small video. So workman compensation due also we can treat it as security creditors. So pari passu means equal footing. Pari passu means equal footing. Simply proviso to section 326 tells to us at the time of making distribution to security creditors, you should also consider workman as a security creditors, which is nothing but equal footing. That means the total outstanding right now you can consider 4 lakhs. Such 2 lakhs worth of secured assets realization you should distribute both to security creditors and workman compensation due. Then how much you can distribute to security creditors, how much you can distribute to workman compensation due is the next matter of discussion. That is, to security creditors, how much amount you are going to distribute, sir, and realization from assets available 2 lakhs into 2 lakhs into security creditors 3 lakhs divided by 3 plus 1 4 lakhs. which will be 1,50,000. For workman compensation due or workman holders, how much you are going to distribute? 2 lakhs, 1 lakh divided by 4 lakhs, which will be 50,000. So that is the application of proviso to section 326. I gave a provision, on that I made an illustration. Now, till now I didn't discuss anything about overriding preferential payment. Right now I'm starting with section 326. Section 326, which was overriding preferential payment. Which was overriding preferential payment. Overriding preferential payment. Again, I am telling you the provisions, then I will start with illustration. Then you can understand in better manner. So what is the provisions of section 326? Overriding preferential payments are nothing but workman compensation due, and amount sacrificed by security creditors due to making payment in pari passu as per proviso to section 326. Workman compensation due is anyway overriding preferential payment. Amount sacrificed by security creditors due to making payment in pari passu as per proviso to section 326. So let me continue the discussion, which previously I drafted one illustration. So just I am continuing the same illustration. Sir, out of the security creditors 3 lakhs, you made a payment of 1,50,000. Okay, leave it. For workman compensation due, out of 1 lakh, you already make a payment of 50,000. Remaining 50,000 is there. 1 lakh minus 50,000. That is after applying the proviso to section 326, the remaining amount due to the workman persons to the extent of 50,000. That remaining workman compensation due is right now overriding preferential payment. That is point number 1. Remaining balance in workman compensation due account, that is equal to, out of 1 lakh we already paid 50,000, so the remaining 50,000 was overriding preferential payment. Number 2, amount sacrificed by the security creditors due to making payment in pari passu as per proviso to section 326. Sir, if no need to make any payment to the workman, then security creditors would get 2 lakhs. The entire amount of secured assets we can distribute among the security creditors, then security creditors would get 2 lakhs. But right now, security creditors only got 1,50,000. That means how much amount is sacrificed by the security creditor due to the application of proviso to section 326. Security creditors sacrificed 50,000, which was 2 lakhs minus 1,50,000. Now, amount sacrificed by the security creditors will be 2 lakhs if proviso to section 326 not applicable. But right now we made only payment of 1,50,000. So that is 2 lakhs minus 1,50,000. So the amount sacrificed by the security creditors is again 50,000. Now the outstanding balance of 50,000 related to workman compensation is the overriding preferential payment, and the amount sacrificed by the security creditors due to making payment to the workman 50,000. Now the total overriding preferential payment was 50,000 plus 50,000, which leads to 1 lakh, which leads to 1 lakh. The total overriding preferential payments. Now still there. This is the final conclusion. Just I'm drawing. Sir, out of security creditors, out of 3 lakhs, you paid 1,50,000 as per the proviso to section 326, and as a overriding preferential payment, you make payment of 50,000. Now the remaining balance in security creditors was 1 lakh. 1 lakh. Now it is not a security creditor. It can be treated as unsecured creditor. That is balance in security creditor. Now 1 lakh. Now which was converted as unsecured creditor. Sir, why you are converting it as an unsecured creditor, sir? The entire security was vanished. We already utilized. Now there is no security available to discharge that 1 lakh amount. That's why it should be treated as an unsecured creditor. Now the entire amount of workman compensation due was paid. One more thing here I am telling you, overriding preferential payment should be made before making payment to preferential creditors as per section 326. So that's why in Companies Act, if you read section 326, the provision itself starts with notwithstanding anything contained in the act. That the words are the terminology used in the Companies Act 2013, which was a overriding provision. So hope you understand what is meant by overriding preferential payments. So to know all other doubts, just contact with me. I can definitely clarify you friends. Bye friends. Have a nice day.